You wake up. Your stomach's quiet. Maybe you're not even hungry yet. But you eat anyway because breakfast is the most important meal, right? Toast, cereal, smoothie, doesn't matter. You're feeding your body, doing the right thing. Except here's the problem. Your body was already handling breakfast, on its own, without you. Every morning, your organs wake up before you do. They've been running a night shift, burning through fat, prepping energy, getting you ready to move. And then you interrupt them with food at the worst possible time. That's not breakfast. That's a biological ambush. What happens in that first hour after waking isn't hunger. It's a fat-burning window your body carved out just for you. And 99% of people slam it shut without knowing. So let's find out from the inside what your organs are actually trying to tell you, and why your morning routine might be the one thing keeping you stuck. While you were sleeping, your body wasn't just resting, it was working. Think of your organs as a night shift crew that's been clocking hours while you were checked out. The liver spent all night converting stored fat into usable fuel. Slow, steady, efficient. It's like a factory that runs best when nobody's micromanaging. Fat cells were finally opening their vaults, releasing energy into your bloodstream. No drama, no panic, just smooth deliveries. Your cortisol, the body's built-in alarm clock, starts rising about an hour before you wake up. It's not stress cortisol. It's wake-up cortisol, the responsible kind. It taps your liver and says, hey, time to power up the system. Your liver responds by releasing glucose from storage and ramping up fat burning. Your brain gets a steady drip of energy, your muscles warm up, and your metabolism shifts into morning mode. Everything's running like a well-oiled machine. Your stomach's still quiet, lounging in off-duty mode. Your pancreas hasn't clocked in yet. Insulin, the gatekeeper of fat storage, is still sleeping. This is your body on autopilot, doing exactly what it was designed to do. Burn stored energy to get you moving. But the second you eat, even something small, the whole operation shuts down, and your organs look at each other like, wait, we were just getting started. So what actually happens when food shows up uninvited? Here's what most people don't know. Every morning, your body runs something called the cortisol awakening response. It's a natural hormone spike that happens between 6 and 9 a.m., depending on when you wake up. This isn't the I'm stressed and eating ice cream cortisol. This is strategic cortisol. Your body's way of saying, new day, let's mobilize energy. Think of it like your phone automatically switching from battery saver mode to performance mode when you unplug it. Cortisol tells your liver to break down stored glycogen and fat. It sharpens your brain. It raises your body temperature. It literally wakes up your metabolism. The whole system is designed to run on stored fuel for the first few hours after you open your eyes. But then you eat. Maybe it's 20 minutes after waking. Maybe it's 5. Doesn't matter. The moment food hits your system, insulin shows up like a bouncer at closing time. All right, everybody out. New shift starting. Insulin's job is to deal with incoming food, and it's very good at its job. Too good. It shuts down fat burning immediately. Completely. No negotiation. Your liver, which was happily converting fat to fuel, stops mid-process. Wait, we've got fresh groceries? Forget the fat. Use this instead. Your fat cells, which just opened for business, lock the vaults again. Never mind, we're closed. Come back later. And that cortisol, the one that was managing your natural energy surge, it's still there. But now it's confused. You've got cortisol saying, burn stored energy, and insulin saying store new energy at the same time. Translation: your body's trying to run two opposite programs simultaneously. It's like trying to charge your phone while the battery's draining. The system doesn't crash, but it doesn't work right either. And here's the kicker. That beautiful fat-burning window you had, gone. You just traded 2 to 3 hours of effortless fat burning for a bowl of cereal. But here's where it gets interesting, because the timeline reveals something most people never see. You open your eyes. Cortisol's been climbing for the past hour. Right now, your body's in peak fat-burning mode. Your liver's producing ketones, those clean-burning fuel packets made from breaking down fat. Your brain's running partly on them, which is why you might feel surprisingly clear even before coffee. Your metabolism is actually higher right now than it will be in a few hours. This is your body saying, I've got this. I prepped all night for this moment. But most people feel this energy and think, I should eat to keep it going. That's backwards. The energy is there because you're not eating. Your stomach might send a few gentle signals, but that's habit talking, not hunger. Real hunger is your body running out of fuel. Right now, you're literally swimming in it. Here's what happens if you eat during this window. Insulin floods in within 10 to 15 minutes. That gentle, steady fat burning, shut down. Your body switches from use, what we stored mode, to deal with what just arrived mode. Blood sugar spikes. Energy spikes with it, but it's not clean energy. It's jagged, unstable energy that'll crash in 90 minutes and leave you looking for more food. Meanwhile, cortisol's still elevated. Now, you've got high cortisol plus high insulin. That combination is a fat storage signal, especially around your belly. Your body reads it as stress situation. Better save some energy, just in case. The very thing you were trying to prevent, you just triggered. But if you skip that early meal and wait, something different happens. Cortisol starts to naturally decline. Your fat-burning engine stays online. Your liver keeps converting stored energy. You might sip black coffee or water, neither of which interrupt the process. Your brain stays sharp because it's running on ketones. Steady, focused, no crash. This is when your body's doing its best work. Maintenance mode, cellular cleanup, fat oxidation running high. You're not starving. You're not suffering. You're just not interrupting. And the longer you wait, the deeper into stored fat your body goes. Not because you're forcing it, but because you're finally letting it. Now you're 2, maybe 3 hours in. Cortisol's settled. Your body's had time to burn through stored fat. When you finally eat, when insulin finally arrives, it's not crashing a party. It's showing up to a calm, organized system. Your cells are more insulin sensitive because they've been fasting. That means less insulin needed, cleaner blood sugar response, no spike crash cycle. You've eaten the same breakfast, but your body handles it completely differently. The difference? Timing. Just timing. Your organs aren't fighting each other anymore. They're working in sequence, not in conflict. So why does nobody talk about this? Because 3 myths about breakfast have been repeated so many times. They feel like truth. Here's the truth your cereal box won't tell you. Your metabolism already kicked on. Hours ago. While you were sleeping. That cortisol surge at dawn, that's your metabolic kickstart. Eating doesn't start it. Eating interrupts it. It's like your computer is already booted up and you keep hitting restart. You're not speeding things up. You're resetting progress. And that energy you think you need for your day, you already have it. Roughly 40,000 calories worth sitting in your fat cells, even if you're lean. That's not decoration. That's fuel. Your body stored it specifically for moments like this. Mornings, workouts, gaps between meals. But if you never create gaps, your body never learns to access it. It's like having a backup generator with a full tank that never gets tested because the main power never goes out. When you skip that immediate breakfast, you're not depriving yourself. You're finally using the fuel you've been carrying around. And once your body remembers how, fat burning becomes automatic. Not because you're forcing it, because you stopped blocking it. Here's the myth that won't die. Skipping breakfast slows your metabolism. This one's persistent because it sounds logical. Skip meals equals starvation mode, right? Wrong. Your metabolism doesn't slow from a few hours without food. It slows from chronic stress, poor sleep, yo-yo dieting, and yes, constantly spiking insulin every 2 hours. Short-term fasting, the kind we're talking about here, actually increases metabolic rate. Growth hormone rises. Norepinephrine increases. Your body gets more efficient at burning fuel, not less. The slowdown people fear? That happens when you eat too little for too long. We're talking weeks, months, not the 2 to 3 hours between waking and your first meal. Your body's not fragile. It's adaptive. And right now, you're teaching it to adapt in the wrong direction. Once you understand this, the fix is simpler than you think. It's not about what you eat. It's about when. Give your cortisol awakening response time to run its course. That's it. That's the whole trick. Wait 2 to 3 hours after waking before your first bite. You don't need complicated timing protocols or apps. Just honor that first window. Let your body burn through stored fat while cortisol's elevated. By the time you eat, cortisol's dropping, insulin sensitivity is high, and your system is ready to process food efficiently. If you wake at 6, eat at 8 or 9. If you wake at 8, eat at 10 or 11. The clock doesn't matter. The gap matters. Start with water. Plain, maybe with a pinch of sea salt for electrolytes. Your body's dehydrated after 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Water supports fat burning. It helps your liver process stored fat. It keeps your metabolism humming. Black coffee? Fine. But after that first glass of water. Coffee amplifies cortisol, which can be good or bad depending on timing. Too early, and you're adding stress cortisol on top of wake-up cortisol. Wait 60 to 90 minutes after waking for coffee, and it works with your system, not against it. When you do eat, don't lead with carbs. Your insulin sensitivity is high after fasting, which is great, but that makes you more reactive to sugar. Start with eggs, Greek yogurt, avocado, something that digests slowly and keeps insulin steady. Save the fruit or oats for later in the meal. Leading with protein and fat tells your body, we're refueling, but we're staying in fat burning mode. Leading with carbs tells it, emergency sugar, switch everything to storage. If you're hungry that first morning, it's probably habit. Real hunger builds slowly. Habit hunger hits the second you wake up because that's what you've trained your body to expect. Give it a week. Most people find that morning hunger was never physiological. It was routine. Your stomach will stop yelling once it realizes nobody's coming. Then you'll feel the difference between habit and actual need. First few days? Weird. Maybe a little cranky. Your body's confused by the new schedule. By day 4 or 5, you'll notice you're sharper in the morning. More energy, not less. By week 2, you'll wonder why you ever thought you needed breakfast at 6:30 a.m. This isn't deprivation. It's optimization. You woke up this morning and probably ate within 30 minutes. You thought you were fueling your day. Now you know you were interrupting it. Your body had already started breakfast, burning through stored fat, sharpening your brain, mobilizing energy. All you had to do was wait, not starve, not suffer. Just wait. That's the difference between fighting your biology and working with it, between storage mode and burning mode, between dragging through mornings and actually feeling alive. One habit, one timing shift. That's it. Your body's not broken. Your morning routine was just out of sync. The liver that's been working overtime, the cortisol that's been trying to wake up your metabolism, the fat cells that have been ready to deliver energy, They've all been doing their jobs. You just kept interrupting the shift change. Now, you know how to let them finish what they started. 2 to 3 hours. That's all your body was asking for. The window it carved out, the one you've been slamming shut every single morning without knowing, it's still there. It's always been there. And tomorrow morning, you can finally let it stay open.